We thought on Super Bowl Eve that instead of the standard rally, we'd actually chat with you all for a little while. And let me just start and say, there's one story that came out today that somewhere that I just want to put to rest, hopefully for the next few months. I am a candidate for President of the United States. I will be a candidate for President of the United States. We will go to Tampa. We have over 160,000 donors, 97% of whom have given less than $250. We have an obligation to them to stand up for their values, their concerns, and the reason they've gotten involved. We will leave on Monday to go to Denver, and then to Minneapolis, and then we will go on to, I think, 4 cities in Ohio, and we will continue the campaign all the way to Tampa. I think actually this week several things have clarified themselves that are very helpful. Unlike Governor Romney, I care very deeply about helping the poorest Americans. I believe that the Declaration of Independence's commitment that our Creator endowed us with the right to pursue happiness extends to the poorest of Americans. And I think one of the great challenges to conservatism is to turn the safety net into a trampoline to give people an opportunity to achieve real status, earning a living, buying a house, having a decent future. So I'm not comfortable, as Governor Romney said he was, with simply allowing people to languish in the safety net. And I think that that's a very fundamental difference between the two of us. I also believe that his proposal for indexing minimum wage is a bad idea, which will increase unemployment. And every evidence we have is it would increase unemployment. And if you're in a state like Nevada, which has some 32% teenage unemployment, if you're in a country which has 43% black teenage unemployment, maybe you shouldn't be, in fact, suggesting a capricious increase on an automatic basis of a minimum wage which kills jobs and stops access for young people. So there are some very big differences evolving in this campaign as we move forward. I also believe that the vast majority of Republicans across the country are going to want an alternative to a Massachusetts moderate who has in his career been pro-abortion, pro-gun control, pro-tax increase, and who ranked 3rd from the bottom in creating jobs in the 4 years he was governor. So I suspect this debate will continue for a long time. Our commitment is to seek to find a series of victories which by the end of the Texas primary will leave us about at parity with Governor Romney, and from that point forward to see if we can't actually win the nomination. Tonight he will do reasonably well. This is one of his best states. It is a very heavily Mormon state and a state which he carried in 2008. I think that we have early returns. We don't know yet how it's going to end up. The last time around, Ron Paul was in 2nd place. Anytime we're in a caucus state, Dr. Paul has a substantial advantage. I think I will do better than John McCain did 3 years ago. We will get some delegates here. Obviously, we'd like to get more. But we're very happy to be competing here, and we're going to move on to compete first in Maine, Minnesota, Colorado. Early voting has already begun in Ohio and in Arizona, and we'll be competing later this month in Arizona and in Michigan, and we'll go on to Super Tuesday and then beyond that. So I just wanted to sort of set that so all of you could relax. We could. What happens is every primary day or caucus day, the Romney headquarters in Boston sends out the rumor that they believe I will withdraw, which is, of course, their greatest fantasy. I'm not going to withdraw. I'm actually pretty happy with where we are, and I think the contrast between Governor Romney and me is going to get wider and wider and clearer over the next few weeks. And so I look forward very much to opportunities to debate him, opportunities to draw the contrast, and opportunities to compete for votes. And I'll be glad to take your questions.